I break the yolks, make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off of the mirror, don't leave the keys at the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. So the song ends up selling 15 million records, and I start getting all these offers to write songs with people. It was kind of crazy. It was a crazy time of my life, and these huge checks are coming in, and my mom and dad were I was getting sent to my mom and dad's house because I was moving around a lot, and so my dad would call me up and go, "There must be a mistake." Because prior to that song, my BMI checks were like $18. I put it in my bank account. Anyway, so the things just starts going crazy, and then all of a sudden it goes from grunge all the time on the radio, and then people got tired of grunge. You know how just tastes change, and then you couldn't turn on the radio without hearing a beautiful female voice. Many different women were just being played on radio a lot, so you'd hear, "You were meant for me and I was meant for you," and then you'd hear, "You say you only hear what I want," and then you hear, "What if God was one of us?" And wherever you turn on the radio, it was amazing. And so Jewel ends up going on Lilith Fair, and she's on the cover of Time magazine and on the cover of Rolling Stone. And I sometimes used to wake up next to her and look at her, and that Time magazine might be on the floor all wrinkled up. I'm like, damn, this is crazy right now, what's going on. And we got to live at Neil Young's ranch and make that record. We got to hang out with Neil. Neil would weigh me before I ate breakfast and after, because he couldn't believe how much food I could eat. One morning he's like, "That was a 5.5 pounder." But all this crazy shit was happening, but the craziest thing that ever happened to me, we went on that show that Barbara Walters did, and Jewel was going to play You Were Meant for Me and everything, so we were backstage, the band, and I was on the road with her, and we're getting our makeup put on, and then I went out into the green room, I was waiting, it was just me and Barbara Walters, and she goes, "Come here, you're playing guitar with Jewel, right?" And I go, "Yeah." And then she goes, "Sit down." So I sit down by her, and she goes, "No, sit on my lap." And I go, "All right." I can sit on her lap. She goes, "You're really cute, aren't you?"
Oh my God.
I like your skin. And then I go, "I like yours too, Baba Waba." And we just looked at each other in the eyes, and we kissed. And I was like, does she want to like French kiss me, or is this just like a friendly kiss? I couldn't tell. My heart was beating really fast. It was awesome. It reminded me of the time I was playing baseball in my room with a mother. So Barbara Walters kissed me again, and there was a little bit of tongue that went out. I was like, damn, I'm always going to remember this my whole life. This is one of the coolest moments of my life, just to say my tongue touched Barbara Wawa's tongue in the green room of The View. I think that's my highlight. So one day, if there's ever a gravestone, I want it to be, yeah, he might have met Elvis Presley, he might have sat on Elvis Presley's shoulders and offered Elvis his sister and everything. All my greatest hits, but his number one thing was he kissed Baba Wawa. I think that's awesome. I'm sad she's dead, because I would try to look her up tonight. Want to go to Katz's? That would be the best thing, wouldn't it? It sucks that we have to die. You know why I don't want to die? Because I want to see what happens next. Because every year, cool shit keeps happening. And bad shit too, but that's okay. That's why you guys look at everything just a little bit askew and learn to laugh at all the bullshit. Because pretty soon it'll be like that Sopranos episode, the last one, just goes to black all of a sudden. Yeah, you just might be listening to just a small town boy living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train, going anywhere. Don't stop believing. It's 2024. Maybe your guy didn't win the don't stop believing. Maybe your girl didn't win the election, but don't stop believing. You gotta have faith, you gotta have faith. You gotta call up the ones you love that you haven't spoken to in a long time and go, yeah, I was at this concert, I saw this dude named Steve Poltz, he said I should call you. Do it tonight at 1 in the morning. First get drunk. I love you, man.